back to the show. Our next guest has a vocal sound that is powerful and clear, with silky velvet nuances like that of Nancy Wilson. Here to introduce you to her style of rhythm and praise, please welcome Destiny Style Records recording artist, Jeannine.
Incredible, yes, you're incredible. Incredible, yeah. Incredible, the thought when I think of you. You're another level of incredible. You're another level of incredible. Incredible, yeah. People all over the world say he's a good guy. She's a nice girl, but I don't know why. It's rare for me to hear a reference to great without a debate to formulate who's the best and maybe who's the worst, second or first, a champion. When it comes to you, no one can compare. It ain't even fair, you're number one. Perfection is where you come from and where you begun, Lord, through eternity. So awesome, the universe you run. You find the time to think of me. Life with you can't always be new. Stepping into abundant life. Daily I'm washed with the word. What has occurred? I am your wife. Incredible when I think of you. Cause of the things you say and things that and the things that you do. Wisdom so perfect, it's inevitable. You're another level of incredible. Incredible, yeah. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. I would explore what is the truth. Santa Claus and Murphy's Law and the fairy who took my tooth. I would later learn none of it's true. It had to have you to be for real. Experience taught the difference between good and unclean and what is ideal. Incredible thought when I think of you. Because of the things you say and things that and the things that you do, Lord. Wisdom so perfect, it's inevitable. You're another level of incredible. You're another level of incredible, yeah. I can't imagine living life alone, going to work to turn around and come back home. Come back home. 'Cause I can share anywhere every thought with you. You're faithful and true. Faithful and true. When I think of you. When I think of you, Lord. Lord, there's nobody like you. Oh, anyway. Wisdom so perfect, it's inevitable. Oh, yeah. You're another level of incredible. You're another level of incredible. You're incredible. Yes, Lord, you're wonderful. You're so incredible. When I think of you, because of the things you say and you're so wonderful to me. You're so wisdom so perfect, it's inevitable. Yeah. You're another level of incredible. It's incredible, yes, incredible. Lord, you're wonderful. Lord, you're everything to me. You are everything I need. You're so wonderful. Because of the things you say and things that look to you for anything I need. Wisdom so perfect, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. You're another level of incredible. You're another level of incredible. You're my very best. Incredible. When I think of you, you're wonderful to me. Because of the things you say, you're my confidant, lover of my soul. Wisdom so perfect, it's inevitable. You're another level of incredible. You're another level of incredible, yeah.
Jeannine, that was fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here
Oh, it's my pleasure.
and sharing with us on this morning. You know, we were talking a little bit earlier in the green room a little bit, and we were talking about, you know, how you got started in all of this. How did you get into this music thing?
Well, if you ask my parents, they would tell you I've been singing since before I was talking.
Right.
I grew up in a musical family, and my 3 older sisters had an a cappella gospel group, and they were a lot older than me, and I just kept asking and asking and asking, can I please sing with you guys? And finally, when I was about 4, my parents let me sing with them. And somewhere, I'm sure, in their house, they have the cassette tape of me singing my very first solo.
There you go.
Yeah.
And, you know, that is good, and that might be something that's going to be in the Musical Hall of Fame. There's no question about it. So describe your musical style.
Well, we call it rhythm and praise. It's got kind of a regular R&B sound with some jazz undertones, and of course, gospel is my background, so we got some gospel sound in there, and then got a little bit of soul mixed in as well. So,
what's next for you?
Well, going back into the studio right now, I'm trying to get the last few songs for the project written, and then I'll be back in the studio in January and February. Video shoot coming, the singles coming in June.
Keep
your eyes and ears open.
On.
Yes, yes.
Well, we appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome. Now, folks, here is a 411 on